Okay, let's talk about a name that pretty much defined an entire generation of SUVs here in India. After years and years of waiting, the Renault Duster is officially back. And you know what? From everything we're seeing, this isn't just a comeback, it's a complete and total reinvention.
It's kind of easy to forget now, but think about it. Before the Creta, before the Seltos, or the Grand Vitara, there was the Duster. It was the OG. It single-handedly kicked off the whole midsize SUV craze in India with its tough, rugged, go-anywhere attitude. And that's exactly the powerful legacy Renault is hoping to tap into with this brand new model.
And that's the big question, isn't it? Is this really built for us? Because this isn't just the global model being dropped into our market. Oh no. Renault has made some serious India-specific changes right from the ground up. So the question is this new Duster the successor we've all been hoping for? So here's how we're going to break it all down. First, we'll look at the big strategy behind this relaunch. Then we'll dive into all the design tweaks made just for India. After that, we'll step inside that premium cabin, pop the hood to check out the new engines, cover the massive safety upgrades, and finally give you the verdict on its launch. Let's get into it. First up, a legend reborn. You know, this launch is way more than just a new car. It's actually the first major move in Renault's big International Game Plan 2027, and it places India as a key pillar of its growth outside of Europe. So this is a big deal for them. Now, this part is absolutely crucial. This is not just the European Dacia model with a Renault badge slapped on it. Not at all. It's built on a platform that's been specifically adapted for our demanding roads. Get this, nearly 90% of the development happened right here in India, and it's all being assembled locally in Chennai. That's Renault basically saying, hey, we've learned from the past and we are serious about getting this right. Okay, so let's move on to the outside and see how they've built on that promise. Renault clearly gets it. The Duster's rugged look is iconic, but what they've done is give it a distinctly premium local twist. So what's really cool here is when you put them side by side. Instead of a simple Renault logo, the India spec model gets this bold Duster lettering right across the grille. That is such a smart move to cash in on that brand recall. The daytime running lights are different too. We get a slimmer, more premium eyebrow style compared to the global Y shape. It all just adds up to a front end that looks tougher and way more upmarket. And those thoughtful touches, they don't stop at the front. Out back, it gets that super trendy connected LED light bar that everyone loves right now. And check out the sporty black alloys, and even these cool little Himalayan-inspired badges on the side. To top it all off, there's an exclusive mountain jade green launch color. It's pretty obvious Renault has been paying very close attention to what we like here in India. And this number right here, this perfectly illustrates its readiness for our roads. 212 millimeters of ground clearance. That is a huge advantage. It gives you all the confidence you need to tackle broken pavement, those massive speed breakers, and yeah, the occasional bit of rough terrain without even thinking twice. All right, stepping inside the new Duster, and wow, the upgrades are even more dramatic in here. Renault has completely transformed the cabin to create a seriously premium and tech-focused experience. I mean, this is where the new Duster really feels like a different car from its predecessor. Instead of the basic, functional interiors of the old days, the India spec model gets this premium two-tone leather rat, stylish yellow stitching, and even these cool carbon fiber-style inserts. And notice how the whole dashboard is angled towards the driver? It creates a much more modern, cockpit-like feel. And the tech? Well, the tech is where it finally catches up to the competition, big time. You get a big digital driver's display, a 10.1-inch screen with Google actually built in, a panoramic sunroof, and the one feature everybody wants in our climate, ventilated front seats, yes. This isn't just an update. This is Renault checking every single box to compete in this crazy crowded segment. And on the practical side of things, the boot is a massive 518 liters. That is more than enough space for family road trips, weekend getaways, you name it. It really reinforces the Duster's whole do-it-all personality. All right, let's talk about what's powering this thing. Renault is offering 3 very distinct choices under the hood, so they're catering to different needs, from pure efficiency all the way to outright performance. So looking at these options, there really is something for everyone. The lineup kicks off with the 1.0-liter turbo petrol. That should be the most affordable, accessible choice. For anyone craving more punch, there's the proven 1.3-liter turbo, now paired with a quick DCT automatic. But the real headliner, the one everyone's talking about, is that 1.8-liter strong hybrid, which promises some serious fuel savings, especially in the city.
So, what does strong hybrid actually mean for you, the driver? Well, it's pretty simple. In city traffic, the car can run on its electric motor alone up to 80% of the time. That means silent, emission-free driving when you're crawling from one traffic light to the next, and, most importantly, a massive drop in your fuel bills. Now, let's get to what might be the single biggest leap forward for the Duster: safety and technology. And trust me, this isn't just an update. This is a completely new benchmark for Renault in India. For the very first time ever, a Renault sold in India is getting a feature that, let's be honest, has become an absolute must-have in this segment. And that feature is a Level 2 ADAS suite. So what does that mean? It means the car can actually help you with steering, accelerating, and braking. Think adaptive cruise control that automatically keeps a safe distance on the highway, and lane keeping assist to stop you from drifting. It is a huge safety upgrade that finally puts the Duster on par with its most modern rivals. And the commitment to safety doesn't stop there. 6 airbags are now standard across every single variant. You also get a 360-degree camera for easy parking, disc brakes on all 4 wheels, and a full suite of electronic aids. Renault has made safety a crystal clear priority here. So what does this all mean for you if you're thinking of buying one? Let's break down the launch timeline and what the ownership experience looks like. Okay, the timeline is pretty straightforward. Bookings are already open as of January. We're going to get the official prices in mid-March, with deliveries for the petrol models starting in April. Now, if you're holding out for that super efficient strong hybrid, those will start arriving around Diwali. You can get in line for one with a booking amount of just 21,000 rupees. We're expecting a starting price somewhere around the 10 lakh mark, which, if true, would be very competitive. But the biggest peace of mind factor has to be this: a massive 7-year, 150,000-kilometer warranty. That is Renault putting their money where their mouth is when it comes to reliability. So we come all the way back to that first question. With its smart India-specific design, a truly modern and feature-packed cabin, versatile engine options, and a safety package that's a quantum leap forward, the Duster is, without a doubt, armed for a fight. But in a market this fierce, is it enough? Can this reimagined icon truly reclaim its throne? That's the billion-dollar question, and we will be watching very closely to see how it all plays out. Thanks for joining me.